this is Heidi with Gampel TV, and I'm here with the Memphis Maniacs.
Hello.
So you guys are coming on the last band on stage at the opening day of the 30-year anniversary of Open Air Gampel. How are you feeling?
Very special.
Very special.
Yes, and it's going to be a great spot because that's the right spot to have us, Memphis Maniacs. We're going to trash this party. We're going to blow it up.
Oh, blow it up. So I was doing some research online, which is, Google. I Googled you.
Yes.
I Googled you. And they were explaining to me that you guys don't write your own songs.
Well, actually, we do write our own songs, but we use different components. That's how we see it. Where a song normally is written with a melody, we take existing parts of big hits throughout time, and we take maybe the bass line from that song, and we take the lyrics from that song, and we take the guitar part from that song. So it's really a mashup, and no, we don't write our original own work because we can't claim any copyright for it, but we're a live band and we focus on that. And yes, we write our songs in a rehearsal room, but then we do it in a different way, and we use bigger parts, and instead of notes we take melodies. And yeah, it's a little bit like Too Many DJs, which were very big 10 years ago, but then with instruments. So yeah, it's paced together like a DJ spinning with different records, but then it's us on stage doing it.
So I am very excited. Do you approve of that explanation? You approve of that? Oh, that's good. That's good. So I was also reading somebody was an Elvis impersonator.
I used to be. I used to be an Elvis impersonator, but then I had no beard. So, I wanted to do an Elvis impersonation, but then Elvis doesn't want to sing his own songs anymore. That was the whole idea. But then we put Elvis on the boat back to America, and we created something new. And now I'm Smash Robinson, the frontman of the Memphis Maniacs.
That's also why the Memphis part is the only thing still indicating that early stage. But yeah, after a year, we were already mashing up Elvis songs with other songs. And when we saw the reaction in the crowd when we were mashing up these songs, it was just like this ball of energy coming out because people recognize things, but they're also surprised. And that's basically, I mean, it's very marketing term, but that's what we say. It's the combination of recognition, because people go like, oh my God, that's Metallica, I love this song, and then boom, Dolly Parton comes in, for instance, and they're just blown away. Or you see people headbanging at a stage and they don't know yet that it's a 90s song melody, that they're actually like Ace of Base or something. So yeah, it's a combination. And yeah, we started off with the Elvis thing, and he was still looking like Elvis for a while, but it was our concept was changed so much that he needed more space to express himself.
And he didn't want to go to the Vegas years. He didn't want to do the Vegas years.
The Vegas years. No, maybe in a few years we can do it always. We always can go back to the States, and yeah.
So do you think he's alive?
Elvis is alive in everyone's heart. He's the founder of rock and roll. That's why the Memphis part is still in the Maniacs, because that's the birthplace of rock and roll, and the whole attitude of us on stage is, it's rock and roll. That's yeah.
So somebody who's never seen your show, what do you think they're going to be most surprised about? Or what do you think is going to really just blow them away?
Well, I think the fact that we are not ashamed of combining entertainment with musicianship, and that it's just not like anything you've seen before. And I'm not claiming that from an arrogant standpoint, but it's just, yeah, it's especially in Holland also, where there's a saying in Holland, and it's act normal, that's crazy enough. And we strongly go against that, of course. And yeah, it's the combination of 5 dudes on a stage and who have very different musical taste, all bring something to the table, and really think about what we want to do with the audience, what we want to happen in front of us, and it just builds up in energy, and it's amazing. I've been in a lot of bands, but this is a very special band because you connect with the audience, of course, because you're using parts they know, but still the whole atmosphere that it creates is quite special. So I think it'll be hard for the people who will be there. It'll be quite hard to forget this. Yeah.
So your catchphrase is possibly we act crazy, that's normal enough, or for you, or?
Yeah, that's a good one. We should work on that. Yeah.
When you're crazy on stage, people go crazy in the audience too. It's just we inspire by our performance. When we jump, people go jump. Yeah. That's how we do it.
It's a good feeling. Have you guys ever been to Switzerland before?
Not as a band. I mean, I've been to Switzerland before, but it's the first time actually that we play outside the Benelux, which is Holland, Belgium, and Luxembourg. Not that we ever played in Luxembourg, but this is our first festival show outside that region. So we're very excited, and we're in a nightliner tour bus for the first time. So it's a very, to come back to your first question, it feels really, really special for us to be here. Of course, we're walking around like we're doing this every day, and we do that, you know, a lot of days. But in Switzerland, we've never been, and we've done shows in the Caribbean and in Austria, but it was all different kinds of things, single shows or private things.
Mostly for Dutch people when we played there, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah. Now it's a totally new crowd.
Yeah. Nobody has seen us, and nobody has heard us before. Probably there's a few Dutch people coming here actually, or following us here, but those will be just a few, and for the rest it will be. So for us, it's really exciting to see what happens because we've been doing really well in Holland for the past several years, and now we get a great opportunity to see how this works somewhere else where nobody knows about us. Yeah.
Have you had a chance to take a look around the festival area at all?
He did. Me no.
Yeah, no, his parents actually came over, so he spent the afternoon with his parents, and so
Not
cute.
very rock and roll. I know it's not very rock and roll.
No, I spent. I watched some bands and I walked around, and I think it's amazing festival. But for us, you know, the whole surroundings are so surreal because you know we live in a very flat country, and we know a lot of different kinds of festivals, but having the backdrop of the mountains is just crazy. It's beautiful. Yeah.
Did you want to say something about the backdrop of the Alps?
I totally agree with the drummer. He's saying it fantastically. I agree. It's fantastic to play here. It's the whole idea when we started it is it's very international. So we're really anxious that people pick it up, you know, and that we can play more in Switzerland, Germany, and because people are gonna love it. It's just like you bake the cake and you have to try it. Try it. It's really nice, you know. And they're gonna try it tonight, and they eat the cake, and they're gonna love it. They're gonna love it.
We're gonna stuff the cake down their throats.
Stuff the cake.
Yes.
Woo, okay, well, it's getting hot in here with all this excitement. The Memphis Maniacs tonight in Open Air Gampel. This is Heidi. See ya.